everyone. Satsangata Astrology here. I am back to speak of a special event, and this time is all about Hygieia. This is Hygieia in Scorpio. Just recently, Hygieia ingressed in Scorpio, and I was thinking about her future conjunction with the South Node in Scorpio. So I was wondering about it, and so I started studying some more. In fact, Hygieia in my birth chart is in my ascendant. It's 0 degree Virgo. So it is a very important asteroid for me. Hygieia, it is an asteroid, and I will share with you what I learned so far about Hygieia and what is coming this year about it. If you like my content, please subscribe, and don't hesitate to leave an idea, a comment for me. And you can follow me on social media. And also, I invite you to read my daily post articles in my blog. It's at tangadaastrology.blogspot.com. So you have my contact information. If you need anything, just contact me. And now I will change the share to show you one image that was that is in the National Museum of Athens of Hygiea. So Hygieia was traditionally the goddess of hygiene. She is the daughter of Asclepius. Asclepius is the god of medicine in ancient Greek mythology. So what I would like to start by sharing with you about Hygieia is in this image, you can see her in every statue or statuette that have been unearthed. She is found with a serpent in her hands. That symbolizes the healing, and apparently the ancients had knowledge about the Kundalini energy, which is the life force that heals the body, that helps the body heal itself. So, and she, of course, worked with her father, Asclepius. So in many instances, we find her together in the images. Let me show you some other, for example, this one. Here we see her with Asclepius. If I can see it myself. Okay, I hope you see it because I have so many images open for you. So this one is then together with her father. Here it is. And you see again the serpent that she is holding in her hand. Apparently she has the power to master the power of healing, represented by the serpent. So other images that I found online was this one. So let's close this one so I can see the one that I'm showing you. So this is a statue as well. Don't remember. It was found in 1797 in Ostia on the spot of Tor Bovacciano in Italy. So, and you see again her little saucer there, and the serpent again around her body. So she is. This is a symbol of her mastering the power of healing. And again, very recently, there was an excavation of an archaeological excavation in Turkey, in Antalya. I think it was the city or near Antalya. Some archaeologists unearthed this statue that is, you see it small here, but is the size of a human being, and it's missing the head, but they might probably find it later on when they keep excavating. Anyways, but you see her holding to the serpent again. So those are the images that I wanted to show you. Also, this is the symbol of Hygieia, which is the symbol of also the pharmacy and pharmacists. So it's again the healing power of medicine, and how is represented by a cup in the serpent. So if you think about it, it's a poison that has the serpent has a poison that has the power to heal. So which is mainly how we use the medicine nowadays, except that there are a couple of different philosophies behind the healing philosophy, right? One is allopathy, that uses something to attack the illness, and the homeopathy that uses the same heals same, right? And less is more, the philosophy of homeopathy. So now I would like to read what I found about Hygieia, especially the mythology. Let me close all the pages that I have here. And find you what I have prepared. Okay, so this is regarding the most recently finding about this, the last image that I showed you of the statue of Hygieia. It's been found in August 2021 in an archaeological place from the city of Kutahya, in 57 kilometers or 35 miles from that city. And the statement the archaeologists put out was: the statue of Hygieia, from whom we receive our word hygiene, was discovered inside the column gallery along the south wing of the agora or marketplace. So the city was at its apex because this was a Roman city the place where it was discovered, it was Roman remains, and at its apex in the 2nd and 3rd century AD, becoming the seat of bishopric episcopacy in the Byzantine times. And that you can find in archaeology.org news. I'll put the link in the description below. So the Greek mythology, I found this information in the sciencemuseumgroup.org, UK. Hygieia was the ancient Greek goddess of health. She gave her name to the philosophy of hygiene. The cult of Hygieia started in Athens in the 600 BC in connection with the cult of Athene, goddess of wisdom and purity. Statues of Athene and Hygieia stood at the entrance to the Acropolis temple in Athens. Hygieia was a young goddess, daughter, and chief attendant to Asclepius, right? She was kind of a nurse. That would be the equivalent today. The god of medicine, right? Asclepius. And remember, Asclepius was formed and taught by Chiron. So she was in charge of cleanliness and how to live a long life, especially preventive medicine. She also had other 2 medical sisters, Panacea, which is the cure-all, and Aiso, which means remedy. The Romans named her Salus, or Salus or Salus. The name, the Romans associated Hygieia with another ancient goddess of hygiene that they had, called Salus. In classical sculpture, she was often shown holding or feeding a large snake, the symbol of Asclepian medicine, in her arms. Her other official symbol was a large water basin and a snake. Statues of Hygieia were erected in all the major healing centers cited in the temples of Asclepius. Her primary temples were in Epidaurus, Corinth, Kos, and Pergamon. The cult of Hygieia spread during the 400s BC after the first appearance of plague in Greece, and was established in Rome in the 100 CE. The Roman traveler Pausanias noted her cult statues all over the empire adorned with votive offerings. So Greek Hygieia meant soundness or wholeness. Hygiene in medicine was about maintaining the wholeness of the body and keeping it fit. This is called health. Hippocratic doctors from the 300 CE, this era onwards, gradually formulated a philosophy of hygiene that covered every possible aspect of health, mind, body, and environment. The influence of this thinking continued to impact on public health reforms during the last 2 centuries. Now, Hygieia is transiting right now at Scorpio, and I made a video a while ago about the nodal axis moving to the axis of Scorpio and Taurus right now in January. 19th of January, in fact, is coinciding with the full moon. They are moving to that axis, and Hygieia is transiting there, which means that she will conjunct the south node of the moon in the month of August, in fact. So, and remember, the south node, according to the ancient traditions, is exalted in Scorpio, because the south node has the power of draining out excess or discard what is toxic and excessive or damaging. So something, discarding what has already accomplished its purpose. So it has the south node has the power of draining the excesses and also signaling what has accomplished the purpose, in the sense that we probably have used it excessively. So since Scorpio, the sign of Scorpio, rules also the excretion in the body and the organs in charge of it, like the anus, the colon, the genitals, the bladder, the nose, the skin, pores, the feces, the reproductive fluids, the urine, the mucus, the phlegm, the sweat. So all that is scorpionic, meaning that we let go of all the substances that we don't need in the body. So we have here south node and we have Scorpio, we have a double whammy of excretion. So I think when Hygieia conjunct the south node, we will be eliminating viruses. We will be eliminating those illnesses that have been haunting us for such a long time. So this will happen in Scorpio at 15 degrees 53 minutes. And I'll show you the chart as well. So let me share the screen again and show you the chart of the conjunction. So here you have Hygieia, August 28, 2022 at 5:38 p.m. And I always draw the chart for the whole world, right? And it starts in Aries. So you see here in Scorpio, the south node, and Hygieia at 15:53. And coincidentally, by the north node is Uranus. So something will happen in nature, Taurus, something sudden and original and radical will happen in nature, that we will be able to leave behind all those toxins, right? And Hygieia will be there to help us eliminate illnesses, toxins, and things that have been, as I said, damaging the health of people. So Hygieia is probably representing the certain hygiene measures, or certain maybe medicine, or something, some substance that can be used in order to eliminate those illnesses. So I think it's good news. So that's why I wanted to share this with you. What else? Well, I think that's it for the screen share. Let's stop sharing, and let me give you some more information, because that's not all. The 15th degree of the fixed signs is a special degree, again, as you may know already. They are called the 15th degree of Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius are called the gates of the avatar. And in fact, they are also called avatar's gates, or quarters. And why cross quarters? Because it's the middle of the season, is the exact middle of the fixed time of the season. So in the summer, right, and then in the winter for the Leo Aquarius axis, and then the spring and in fall, middle of the season for those seasons in Taurus and Scorpio. So they're halfway between the equinox and the solstice. So it's the exact middle of the fixed season, the most intense manifestation of the fixed sign. So makes the essence of the sign come very powerful through the cosmic body conjoining it, meaning in this case, Hygieia, right? And then when Uranus will conjoin the North Node, that will be, I don't think it's at 15 degrees, but anyways, so in this case, Hygieia will be conjoining exactly at 15 degrees. So it gives unusual gifts. So the hygiene, the medicine will give, and especially the preventive medicine will give us really the gift of healing and in qualities that are transcendental. So it's also these cross quarters are very spiritual. They are soulful and have a divine and magical power. So they have the extreme expression of the spiritual manifestation of its nature. I also found I will put the links of the research in the description below, so I can tell you that a person can use the Hygieia, in this case, to transcend difficulties or achieve the highest goals of hygiene, right? And so the degree is at the heart of the fixed signs. So it equals persistence and durability, because it's the most fixed degree of the fixed signs. So it ensures the durability of the excretion and makes it very steadfast and stable. So it will be a definite cure for some maladies that we are suffering now. So these, so it is possible to consolidate resources and put pieces together to persevere and achieve the goal of eliminating. There is something divine about it. So it may be that Uranus is giving us divine insight with the North Node, this stimulation of the higher knowledge coming from the heavens, you know, that we can learn something that will help us eliminate the illnesses. So it's also conjunct a fixed star called in 15 degrees 4 minutes of Scorpio. Is called the South Scale, and the name of the star is Zubenelgenubi, which is loss, and other meanings are theft, betrayal, abuse, venereal disease, poisoning, drowning, anguish, revenge, criminality, and it says it's unfortunate, and it has the energy of Saturn and Mars. So I don't know if we consider the fixed star's energy, that fixed star energy, it may also be negative. So I'm not sure if I want to consider it, but it depends also on the latitude. If the star is, you know, because of the declination in latitude, if it is conjoining or not. Let's take it let's read from AstrologyKing description of this fixed star, Zubenelgenubi, symbolically called the insufficient price. Of the nature of Saturn and Mars, is bold, cruel, heartless, adulterous, criminal, liar, and it brings malevolence, obstruction, unforgiving character, violence, disease, lying, crime, disgrace, and danger of poison. So it could be a bad omen for health of the native is given if the sun or the moon is in conjunction with the southern scales, which is Zubenelgenubi. So it's classified by Ptolemy as a Jupiter-Mars star, not unfitting for the prime star in the sign, which has so much to do with justice, whose feminine personification on the dome of London's Old Bailey court is the lady with the scales of Libra in one hand and the Martian sword in the other. So it looks more like Pallas Athene or, you know, Aphrodite. So Jupiter is fair and merciful. So we have hope here, even though he must point a sword to the guilty, beneficent, to the plaintiff who has been wronged. So again, it is well to remember here that the other association of this star with the scorpion's claw used for making love as well as for slaying its prey. It does not let go until one or the other matter is complete. And onlookers are not sure which of the two acts is actually in process. So sometimes it may be that there is a new drug, for example, that is a poison, like Hygieia is showing, right? The serpent, the snake has a poison that can kill whatever virus or illness we're suffering. So that's the other thing, and we really don't know if the poison is beneficial or not until we try it out. So sometimes even the scorpion seems to get it wrong along the way. Okay. So I think you get the idea, especially for me, Hygiea conjuncting the South Node, it seems to be a good thing. And hopeful, I think it's a hopeful sign for us to be looking forward to it. So I hope you enjoyed. Another thing that I wanted to show you last is the here's the chart of August, and since it goes retrograde, it might conjoin it again. at other times, but that's the date that I found. This is the glyph for Hygieia. In not all the softwares have the glyph. This is from AstrologyKing. And you see several versions of it here, and I showed you where it comes from. It comes from that cup that I showed you before. Let's see if I found it again. Here it is. Okay, so let's get a new share here. So this is the image of the symbol, and if I can see it myself, the symbol of the pharmacist, right? And again, we have the stylish. So it is the symbol of Hygieia. And well, as I said, not all softwares have it. So you may not find it. In the case of Astro.com, they have the name of it, not the glyph. So you can find it in, I can put the link in the description below, where you can look for this asteroid or any other asteroid in your birth chart that is not in the software that you use. So you can find any of them in your birth chart. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.